Well guys, as promised, Scent Club kit number 11 has dropped. It's selling as of now. We dropped actually for previous customers and anyone that's signed up for the email list. So you guys had a chance to get the kit yesterday. But I'm going to talk to you about the kit, what's inside, really great fragrances, and it's a great way to end summer with a bang with these really awesome warm weather fragrances, or you can wear them any time of the year. But in this video, I'm also going to talk to you about some stuff that's developing, and I'm going to let you know all about it coming right up. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's Sebastian. Yes, Scent Club kit number 11 has dropped. I'm going to give you all the details. We changed bottles again. I'm going to get to that in a little bit. But the reason we dropped this one so quick to the previous drop, which was a mystery box, is earlier this year we took a lot of time and didn't have anything drop. So basically trying to catch up with the arrangements I had made with the brands. And so that's why we dropped this one now. And the fact that also I'm gone from the 26th of August this month, and I won't be back here in the States until around the 10th of October, where you'll get another kit as well. I've got a really great kit developing in October with 3 amazing fragrances, one of which is an Almond de Gourmand, super sexy, a masculine take on a old school style fougere, and then finally the third fragrance is a Immortelle Gourmand. So really great fragrances in the kit next after that. But in this kit, we've got 3 additional great fragrances. And as I said, this is a collection of fragrances that will be perfect to end the summer with. They're perfect warm weather scents and also perfect to wear all year round. But before I talk about those fragrances, let's talk a little bit about what else is going on here. So initially, I was going to do a mystery box number 4 discounts video today. What I'm going to do is do that next Sunday, and we'll include this kit, number 11 discount codes, and then also mystery box number 4 discount codes. It's been a bit more challenging to gather discount codes for these fragrances in the last mystery box. Everybody seems to be on vacation, and I haven't been able to get a hold of a lot of folks that are traveling to, provide the discount codes. So I'll do a video next Sunday, which will include this kit and a mystery box number 4, and I'll add discount codes in the video next Sunday, and then of course I'll add them on the website as well. So stay tuned for that. But if you haven't gotten your kits, get it. And I think we've also dropped about 12 more mystery boxes as well. Obviously, it's no longer a mystery. So if you still want a mystery box and you weren't able to get one with 20 samples in it, please do. It's available now if it hasn't already sold out by the time this video airs, because things do sell out really, really quickly. Okay, on to something a little more exciting. Remember I said I have a collaboration fragrance launching soon with JUSBOX. So initially that was going to drop on the 18th, which is still going to drop on the 18th, but the reveal is going to happen tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Apparently Harrods is putting the fragrance on a beauty coming soon section of the website. Exciting for that. And so you'll get to find out all about the details tomorrow on this channel. So stay tuned for that. Let me show you a little bit of the box. I want to show you the back, but I don't want to reveal the name because the name is in the back. Remember I told you it's a number? You'll find out all about it tomorrow. I'll have a video explaining everything as much as I can. And again, it'll be in a beauty coming soon section of Harrods website. And then of course the actual sales will start on the 18th on Harrods website. Again, you guys can wait to get it in the States here when it officially launches at the end of September or maybe at the beginning of October. I'm not 100% sure exactly when that will be, but it will be an exclusive to Harrods for a while until it makes its way here in the States. There will be some events happening at various retailers across the USA as well in November and also December, so stay tuned for that. I'll be going there, and I'm hoping that Julien Rasconet will be there, and of course founders of JUSBOX as well. And what else? What else? Yeah, I don't know the exact date of launch here in the States, unfortunately. It hasn't been revealed yet, but the exclusivity is for a month at Harrods. So the only thing is, if you're ordering from Harrods, I always order, it's a $45 shipping fee. So it'll add to the price. But anyway, some of you I know might order from Harrods if you're curious about it. But interesting also, the reaction has been really great with this fragrance. Everybody seems to love it. It is a patchouli focused fragrance, by the way. And patchouli is a favorite note. It also features my second favorite note. It's vanilla. So the reaction has been really, really amazing. It's a patchouli lover's dream come true fragrance. And I've showed it to a lot of folks. In fact, I had a sniff session client here who's also a fan of patchouli, loved it. I've taken it to ZGO Perfumery where it's going to be selling eventually when it launches. People seem to love it there. I've taken it to Neiman Marcus and showed it and compared it to the new Guerlain Patchouli Paris, or Paris Patchouli. I can't remember what the name was on that one. One or the other. Oh man, it's so much more potent compared to the Guerlain. So I'm excited for this launch, guys. And so, yeah, stay tuned tomorrow for the actual announcement. I will show you everything about it here in the box. Take out the bottle and you'll hear all about it. So as mentioned at the beginning of the video, the Scent Club kit number 11 is now selling. This is our 11th Scent Club kit. We started doing these kits June or July of 2022, although we started developing the idea in around the end of 2021 during the height of the pandemic. Crazy. And of course we launched it. It's gone through multiple stages with development and also bottle changes, design changes and everything. And once again, we're also going to change the bottles again with this particular kit. So if you recall, the fragrance kits were put together, or the Scent Club kits were put together by a fulfillment agency. And then we had just settled on a new bottle, which the first kit of the year in January with Dolce Melodia was with the new bottles. And then we did them with Venice Supermassive, Piano Santal, and also Gianni in those bottles. But we had some problems with those bottles, unfortunately. So I decided to change the bottles once again. So these are the current bottles right here. And these are screw on, screw off. And I'm hoping when we ship these, we're not going to have any problems. And I want to continue using a set of bottles permanently for a long time. And so we'll find out if any issues will happen. So we're hoping that this is going to be perfect, you know, traveling and everything. But the three fragrances are, let me show you the photo. We've got Maître Parfumeur Gantier's Fraiche Passiflore. We've got ROOS and Roos's Malamata. And we've got Room 1015's Wavechild. So three completely different fragrances from three French houses. So I seem to be favoring a little more of French houses versus other, you know, brands from other countries, I should say. But for some strange reason, I just click with French perfumery. I sometimes do wish that French perfumery, some of the perfumes that I buy from France or from French brands, were a little stronger. But these fragrances I chose specifically to end the summer with, because I think they are perfect warm weather fragrances. So the first one is Maître Parfumeur Gantier's Fraiche Passiflore. This is it right here. I'll show you the bottom right there. So Fraiche Passiflore is peaches, passion fruit, raspberry, marigold, jasmine, chili, sandalwood, and musk. To me, it's the most realistic, authentic smell of peaches. Just a very ripe, but still tart, not uber sweet. I like that whole sweet tart combo better than a fully ripened peach. And this acts that way. But it's not just the peaches as well. It's passion fruit and raspberry. So it's a very fruity fragrance. And then you also have a pretty prominent note of marigold. And you've got the jasmine in here. So it gives you that kind of fruity floral combo, eventually settling to woods and musk with a little bit of spice in there with the chili. So I did an event for this house over at ZGO Perfumery. And I highlighted this fragrance and everybody seems to love this. And I think peaches are pretty popular in fragrances now. And if you like the idea of a sweet tart peach fragrance, this is going to satisfy. It's really, really delicious peach fragrance and very, very realistic. Imagine, just like I said, biting into a very juicy, drippy, sweet tart peach. And that's kind of what you get with this one. It smells so good. But it's, again, it's not just peaches. It's the passion fruit with the peaches. And then of course raspberry as well. So that is the first fragrance in the kit. If you've sampled this, do let me know. This is a classic house Maître Parfum at Gantier. I have featured Ombre Perso in a kit as well, going back to kit number 4, I believe. And now for kit 11, I've got Fraiche Passiflore here for you guys to try. Fraiche Passiflore is created by Jean Laporte, who is the perfumer of a lot of the older fragrances of the house, and he was a chemist. He also started L'Artisan Parfumeur. He sold that brand, then he started this brand, Maître Parfum at Gantier, and he's created a lot of great fragrances, and this is one of the best from the house. So hopefully you guys will take advantage of get the kit and enjoy this very juicy, fruity fragrance. It's so good. Really amazing. And from what I hear at ZGO Perfumery, they sell quite a bit of bottles of this one. So it must be good, and people seem to enjoy it. Again, peach is in vogue right now. I feel like I have a whole video on peach fragrances. Go catch that video. But let's move on to the next fragrance. The next fragrance is from a house probably you guys are not too familiar with. It's a house called ROOS and ROOS, ROOS. And the fragrance is Malamata. It's an uber green fragrance created by Dominique Ropion. I discovered it last September in France. Bought it from Javoy. In fact, I was traveling with a friend, and friend said, I really love it, I want it. So I had to go buy a second bottle. I absolutely love this greenness. Those of you that are familiar with Synthetic Jungle, it's sort of similar, but this is, again, created by Dominique Ropion. This is a bit fresher and a lot refreshing. There's a lot of freshness here. But the notes break down. It's green galbanum, fresh peppermint, mastic resin, violet leaves, rose, lily of the valley, green vegetal notes, sage, absinthe, hay, patchouli, ambergris, and musk. A lot of stuff happening here, but man, it's so good, guys. It's like walking through lush green forest, but not when it's hot outside, because there's a freshness about this, so it acts very fresh and refreshing. Uber green. It's a green bomb. I know there's some of you that might not like green fragrances and also vegetal fragrances, because it does have vegetal qualities. For me, galbanum is vegetal to begin with, but they've also thrown in vegetal notes in this, so it's overly vegetal, but it's just like who's who of green notes all in here. Slight bit musky, slight bit ambery, but very herbal green, aromatic. Such a great fragrance. I'm so happy I was able to get this in this kit, guys. Really fought hard to get this, and I just love it. I mean, I don't know if you guys enjoy green notes and fragrances. Again, it's a green bomb. If you're familiar with Synthetic Jungle, you might find some similarities, but I don't think they're identical. I should be calling it Synthetic Nature, though. It's not Synthetic Jungle. The perfumers are both at the same firm, though. IFF. Dominique Ropion created Malamata, and Filippo created Synthetic Nature. The last thing I want to say, this has won an award in France, so it's another reason why I would consider it a really amazing fragrance. So check it out. It's in kit number 11 right now, and yeah, take advantage of that kit before we run out. And last but not least, I've got a really awesome fruity fragrance here. Totally different than Fraiche Passiflore. This is Room Temp 15's Wavechild. This to me is like Hubba Bubba watermelon bubblegum, or some kind of a now and later that's uber fruity watermelony. But to me, the fragrance is a bit beachy tropical, but overdosed with the fruitiness. And there's a young energy about it. It acts a bit young, but it's such like a smooth, creamy experience. The fragrance has a very creamy consistency when you wear it, but with the overdose of the watermelon's fruitiness. But it's watermelon, orange, mandarin orange, lemon, coconut, amber woods, cocoa, ambergris. There's a slight chocolatey thing happening. It's almost like chocolate milk. Coconut and cocoa is providing that, I believe. I love to eat watermelons, by the way, but I was not a fan of watermelons before. I've slowly, come around to them, and I'm enjoying them quite a bit. And I think this is paying tribute to the watermelon fruit perfectly. It's one of the best watermelon fragrances out there, and it just launched a couple months ago. In fact, I have a video on the channel with Mike of Room Temp 15, and we're talking about this. He came to San Francisco in April and did an event at Ministry of Scent for this fragrance. And I love it. It's a great, great watermelon fragrance, done very nicely. And it's created by Jerome de Marino, who did one of my favorite fragrances. It's Jardin de Misva for Une Nuit Nomade. So he created this as well. He did a perfect job. And in the video with Mike, when we spoke together, he mentioned how difficult it was to get a watermelon fragrance that he liked. They've accomplished a really great feat here. It's an amazing watermelon fragrance. So it's Wavechild, inspired by surf culture from what I hear, but it does have those kind of tropical qualities. Just a fun, carefree, playful kind of a fragrance. So those are the 3 fragrances in the kit. And it is launched now. And just keep in mind, we're turning off the store on the 26th. And so hopefully you guys will take advantage of that very soon and get these kits shipped off to you. What we'll do is get all the orders and put them together and ship them off in the morning, and then head off to London for the JUSBOX event. So yes, stay tuned tomorrow for the announcement of the new JUSBOX fragrance I collaborated with them on. It's going to be really, really great. Patchouli lovers, take note. Again, I actually took a sample of that fragrance to, you know, test against the Guerlain. And my sales associate spritzed the Guerlain on one side and the one I worked on with JUSBOX on the other side. Whoa. The Guerlain was so wimpy compared to what we came up with. It's a pretty potent fragrance here. And I think it's going to have a pretty nice reaction from people. But you got to be a you know, patchouli lover. If you do, you must get your nose on this one, because it's actually really, really great, because it has, you know, a vanilla and patchouli, but then there's also tobacco. There's that pina colada in there. There's cinnamon in there. There's chocolate. It's delicious. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. Take advantage of your kit number 11. It's shipping, or it's selling now, and will be shipped on Friday. I should not forget to mention that. The kits will ship on Friday, just like we did with the mystery box, and so we'll drop them off at the mail on this coming Friday. But if you don't order it this week and order it next week, we'll send them until I'm actually gone on another trip, and then again, the last day to buy in our store will be on the 20th. Morning of the might even be the evening of the 25th. So get your kits now before the store closes. And again, thanks so much for watching today. If you have any questions or comments, please list below. Please like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.